Okay, I'm back. Hi, jewelry lovers. This is going to be a two-parter because, yep, you guessed it. I turned it off instead of putting it on pause. Ended up having to take a call from my husband too, but I'm going to go ahead and finish off this jar and then do a recap. Wow, there were like 10 very fine chains that were all kind of put together there. They were all tangled together with this was the culprit that started it all. Anyway, so I found the mate to these earrings, which, I'm happy about. These are the little copper earrings. Let me get it to focus here. These are the little copper, purple, and pink Aurora Borealis, and they're the lever back. So I found the mate to that. And also, believe it or not, I found this. A little necklace that goes with it. And this one is marked with, now it is not Avon, but it is a designer that did some stuff for Avon. This is NR, and I believe they did some stuff for Avon, but it is not an Avon necklace. And like I said, all copper, didn't stick to the magnet. Let me pause a second and grab my other magnet. Okay, I went and got another magnet because the one I was working with is too big. It does not, with this lighting work. But yeah, it is copper. It's not sticking. So that was nice. Glad to get that. And then all of these chains, I've got a sneaking suspicion that this maybe came off of this chain. There's a little jump ring there. And this, well, maybe not. This is a pendant style. It does have a bail. So anyways, I suspect that that came off of one of these chains. This one, I believe is just rhodium plated. I did find also the mate to the little bear paws, so that's nice. I'll probably put those in a little girl's lot. And then this necklace, which I have a sneaking suspicion may be where the Claire's little piece of Claire's came from, that little extra piece with the Claire's tag. I think it fell off of that. So I will probably put that back on. And then next, a little ball chain. There was no pendant on this, but it's a little tiny ball chain. This one, it's missing, well, it's not marked 925. No, wait a minute, I don't think it is. There's some kind of marking right there, but it's all blurred and I can't read it. But I suspect that this might be 925, and it's really tiny. But I need chains. I rarely ever get them, so nice to get them. And this one right here was also nothing on it, but I'm pretty sure that this one is silver. This one is 925. The color and the feel of it tells me that it's 925, but I could not find a marking. But I will look later. And then this, which is Premier Designs. It's a Premier Design. I believe it was Premier Design. Let me make sure. Yeah, that's the little PD with the PD with the crown and the reef. So that is Premier Design. Yeah, these were all like super tangled. Took forever to get them untangled. And then another little pendant with a cross. This one also was not marked, but I've got a suspicion. It's a snake chain, little fine snake chain. The coloring on this one, that it might be 925, but maybe not. I'll test it and see. But I don't see any marking on it anywhere, so it might just be like rhodium plated. But cute little cross. And let's see, next, well, there's the Claire's tag. Another chain, and this one did not have a pendant on it, so this one is Wise Company, which actually makes a lot of new, or Wish, not Wise, but Wish. This is Wish. The tag says Wish. I think, let me make sure. Oh boy, not cooperating tonight. Let me see. Please focus. It's trying to focus on all the jewelry in the background, but well, I guess you're gonna have to take my word for it that that does say Wish. And this is a flat, almost oh, I don't want to say not Cobra, but what is that other chain? I'm going to do a video on the types of chains, but this one, they do make mostly sterling silver, so I think this one might be. I'm going to test all those. And then this, which could also be, this one is tarnished, so there's a possibility that this might be silver. I'll test all of these because if they have those little tags on them, sometimes they lose them. But it looks, you know, it is soldered and it's a curb style chain, so I'll check it. But it says Sister by Chance. Come on, focus for me, baby. Focus. There we go. Stop, really? Sister by Chance, Friend by Choice. So that is really cute. Oh, there we go. That it's cute. So, and it feels solid. So let me see. Watch it stick to the magnet and make me look like a dummy. Nope, no magnet. Not sticking. Now see, the Claire sticks. No magnet. Not sticking. Which, you know, doesn't really mean anything, but now see the, okay, the chain is sticking, but the locket isn't, so I'll test the locket. Maybe the locket doesn't, or not the locket, but maybe the pendant doesn't belong there. Let me check out some of these chains. Not sticking, not sticking. Yeah, it's not sticking to any of the chains but that one, so maybe that's the one the Claire's tag came off of. And then there was another copper. Well, it looks copper, but it obviously is not. It's like got a copper coloring to it, but I actually have a pendant that will work with this that I've been wanting to list, and it's kind of a square curb type chain too. And then one of these was a box chain, I believe. No box chain, just mostly curb chains. And then this herringbone, was what I was trying to think of. Then this herringbone chain. Okay, and then next this brooch, and I think this is, it looks like it was like screen silk printed on there, but it looks like a homemade brooch. And it was selling, they were selling it for $7.50. It came from a company, Angels and Gifts, in North Carolina, Newport, North Carolina. It's a 252 area code, so I'm close to there. So, well, not real close, but close. But I think it's actually handmade, and it's a pendant, brooch pendant, so that's nice. So that I will post, and it's porcelain. Okay, then we have, you know what, just dawned on me, maybe make sure that was Premier Design, because it just, no, that wasn't. Okay, never mind, I'm going crazy. And I think this is where the soccer ball came from. This is really big. So, I don't know, either somebody was wearing it as an ankle bracelet, or it is for a big and beautiful woman. But it has monkeys, or just maybe someone very athletic, because it does have soccer balls head. I think the other soccer ball, and then it says friend there. See if I can. Oh, I'm so sorry about the focus. Yeah, so I think, oh, upside down. So I think, like I said, that's where the other soccer ball came from, was this. But this is really big. And I don't know how to put those on because I never had one of these, but I guess I'm going to figure it out. Looks like frilly but athletic. And the monkey is in 3 parts, so that's cool. I remember when these bracelets were popular. They were very expensive to buy the little bracelet and the charms. And then this, which is just a shell. But you know what? This is actually, and it feels good. It's really heavy pink shells. And this is probably one of the better looking shell necklaces I've seen. You know how we all feel about it. And it's got a barrel clasp, so, and it's a vintage barrel clasp, so this has been around for a while. I think what was the 80s when 70s, 80s when puka shells were really popular. So there we go. And then I have this big old red disco ball earring. Only one of those. The only one of these, which is a shame because I think I have the necklace already in another jar that this went to. But, you know, I've gotten some mates in different jars. I really wish they wouldn't do that, but I'm not going to complain because I have gotten some fabulous stuff in jars from them. And then this, let me take a close look here and see if this, because this doesn't feel like, no, this is not, but unfortunately, there's only one of them, and this is actual real turquoise. It's not the halite. That's what I was checking to make sure it's not dyed halite. And this is not dyed halite. This is real turquoise. Yep. So, too bad I did not get the other one. Maybe it'll be in another jar. Yeah, simple, but, you know, cute. Now, turquoise is a lot more expensive now than it was when I was younger, like in the 70s, and started first buying jewelry, because I can tell by all the different colors in this that it is turquoise. Is real turquoise is not a solid. Usually when it's a really solid blue, it's because they have added, I forget what they call it, but it's some sort of waxy-like substance on the soft, powdery turquoise that they use to make it stable to harden it. Then I got one of these, and these are so pretty. I love these cat's eye beads. They're glass white cat's eye memory wire bracelet. I don't know. Do these sell? If anybody has had any luck selling these like memory wire bracelets, because I've got a bunch of them and I could always put them in a lot, or I could put them in a crafter's lot. But if anybody has had any luck selling these memory wire bracelets, I guess it would depend on the content, but you know, this is a pretty one. It's white, it's cat's eye. And it is the glass, not the plastic one. So pretty. And then I'm going to save the best till last. This, believe it or not, this crazy looking thing. I remember back in the 60s and 70s when you used to make lamps out of these shells, like long strings of them. My sister had one. They came from the Philippines, so you saw them a lot in military towns. But this is Coldwater Creek. So, I surprised that this is Coldwater Creek, because it actually looks like sequins, but it isn't. It is dyed mother of pearl, and the peridot colored seed beads. I get a lot of that color for some reason, a lot of the peridot, which is, you know, weird because my birthstone is peridot, but for some reason I end up with a lot of the peridot colored seed beads, or peridot color. Now these are kind of cool, and I don't know why. I'm going to cut them apart. I'm going to grab my scissors. I left them together just to show you that they put them together, but these actually feel like they might be jet or onyx. They do have some shine to them. They're not obsidian, and I don't believe they're glass. They could be glass, but I'll check them out later. But I thought it was a bracelet or a necklace, but check this out. It is actually earrings, and they're really cool. They're really long, and I think when I watched Tanya, and I will go over all of that, but when Tanya and Angela's video, they went over what's going to be in jewelry for the fall of 2018, and long dangly earrings was one of them, and mismatched earrings, you know, one shorter, one longer, two different, you know, like maybe two different brushed gold earrings, but two different things, kind of. Yeah, so those are supposed to be in, but these are really kind of cool. I like these. I don't think I could wear them because I just can't do heavy earrings because my holes, one of my holes, my holes are uneven in my ears, and one of them is too close to the bottom of my ear. And then this is unbelievable, but this is a silver tone Seiko watch. And Seiko watches are expensive, so I'm hoping that it works. Let me see if it's a wind-up. Nope, not a wind-up. So, no secondhand, but that's okay. I am going to go get a battery for that one because I have a couple of Seiko watches, and they're pretty expensive. And you know what? This is like brand new. This is like the craziest thing. It has a serial number so I can look it up. But all of these watches, most of them still have the plastic on the back. And all of them are like brand new. That has a safety chain that needs repair, but you know what? Who cares about that? That's an easy fix. So yeah, I'll look that up. But this has been a really good jar. So let me recap everything I got in this jar. That was fairly good. This 585 European gold, white gold. The other one's not in there, so I'm hoping it's in one of the other jars. I still have a couple more jars I got at the same time. And then this, I think it was 12 or 14 karat electroplate, and that's set really nice. But that's the white gold electroplate. And these earrings, turns out, and hopefully you can see this, I thought they were a match. They look like they are a match, right? But look at that. One is lighter and a slightly different shape, sort of. But yeah, they don't match. And they are glass. They're some kind of stone. I don't know if they're jade. They could possibly be, I don't know, maybe jade, but faceted jade. But they're two different colors, as you can see. That's weird. One is a lighter green, and one is a little bit more of a, I don't know, mint sort of green, kind of. And then, you know, all these really nice watches, like brand new Anne Klein watch. Yeah, these are all really nice, like brand new watches. There was a couple that are not so nice, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 decent watches, women's watches. And then I had these two men's watches, and I looked up Aldo, and that's a fairly expensive watch. It's not a cheap watch, and they've got some weight to them. I suspect my son's probably going to want this one because it's a little larger. That might, I don't know if that's a man's or a woman's, this one, but you know, I guess it could go either. This one definitely is a man's watch. It's a lot bigger. So this might be his and hers. I don't know. Yeah, his and hers. Okay, then I got this really nice, cool brooch, not signed, but fabulous, fabulous brooch. And I hope to God I get this other earring because that is really cool. I would definitely wear it, and then when I get tired of it, put it up for sale. But that's really cool. So hoping that comes back around. And then I had these, which are not marked, but they're extremely well made and they're very cool. So those I'm definitely keeping. Then I had these, which were, I can't remember what they were, but these were signed. They are signed Monet. And then I had these that were really cool. And I had this really nice brooch. I had this signed necklace. I can't remember what it was, but it was signed. So yeah, I had a really, oh yeah, and don't forget this 925 bracelet with the killer clasp. So this was a pretty good $12 jar. It really was. And then this crazy looking bracelet. So I think this was a really good jar. So real quick, I want to show you the purses, my little thrift haul of purses. I got two Vera Wang. These are nice Vera Wangs. They're in almost like perfect condition. My Goodwill, the one that I got the jewelry from, they sell their purses for $4. It don't seem to matter. I mean, it has to be a really expensive bag before they'll put it aside, like a Coach or, you know, something super expensive. But that's nice, really clean. Inside is clean. Good pattern. So pockets, I think this is an older one, but it is like new. So I'm going to post that. And then I have a second Vera Wang, same Goodwill. I love this paisley print, very clean. I don't think this one is nearly as old, but I'll have to look them up. Has a really cool green pockets on the inside, so that'll be posted. I don't know how much these to post these for because I've never sold a Vera Wang. And then next I have this travel style bag. It is a, oh, almost won't even fit on the camera, but this is a Lebong and it's all leather. It's as you can see, Tokyo and Paris, Roma. It is a very, these are pretty expensive bags, and it is in really good condition. I'm going to have to turn it upside down so you can see that. The mirror still has the plastic on it. $4 for this, all leather. Trying to get it in there where you could see the whole thing, but it's like two-toned brown and black, and it is like the travel briefcase style bag. Nice bag though, very nice. $4. $4, even if it weren't a brand name, but $4 for a leather bag. And then I got this, and guess what this is? It is a all leather, $4. Need to clean up the leather. Fossil, check it out. It's a Fossil bag. It's a darker yellow, not quite a mustard yellow like it looks. It's not as bright as it looks there. It's more of a dull yellow, but it's in really good condition. And I saw that these go for a pretty good price used. So I will clean it up. I got my trusty, where is it? My trusty leather conditioning cleaning kit. I don't know where it went, but oh, here it is. I have this that I use to clean leather, this kit. It's uniters. This works really well for a leather. I use it on my leather sofa. My expensive leather sofa. This has saved it a couple of times. So yeah, if you're looking for a good leather cleaner conditioner, that is a pretty good one. So that was my 4 purses. And the other thing I have, I'm going to list that somebody gave me, and somebody that somehow always has a lot of designer perfumes. I don't know where she gets them from, but anyways, this is a Dolce and Gabbana light blue, and this is the best smelling perfume. I just have an allergy and I can't wear it, and I'm so mad. I was so hoping, she's been trying to find a perfume for me that I could wear, but I can't wear this one either, like immediate allergy. My head plugged up, my breathing shut down, I had a headache almost instantly. But as you can see, it is almost full. It's like brand new. So, and I think these sell for like $110. I could be mistaken, but $110 new. So I will be posting that on eBay. Obviously not 20 years old, so I can't put it on Etsy, but I will be posting it. So if anybody's interested, and go smell this somewhere. It is the softest, nicest smell ever. So that'll get posted. So that is everything. I think this was a really good jar. Well worth the money. And I think, let's see, let me count them. They're under the table. 1, 2, 3, 4 more jars, 2 bags, plus I have 6 packages from Goodwill.com. One of them is 5 pounds, 2 of them are a little over 8, one is 9, and one is a 16 pounder. I did open the 16 pounder. I was going to start that, but was really disappointed because it was a jumbled mess. They didn't even pack it. It had about 4 pounds of non-joy related items. I couldn't just, pull most of it out. I had to pull all the chains out and untangle it. The rest of it I haven't gone through yet, but yeah, that one was a bust. But the other ones look like I haven't cut those open yet, but those are packaged really well. I can't really see what's inside them, but they're a lot more secure. So I will get around to those. I got over 50 pounds of jewelry. So I'll get around to the rest of those, and I have got to say goodnight because I've got to work in the morning. But thank you everybody for viewing. I will see y'all on the other side. Have a good night. Bye.